These are 7 unmissable tips that you need to be using if you want to lose fat easier. I'm IFBB Pro Josh at Bridgman. I've been competing in professional bodybuilding for over 10 years now, but more importantly, I have coached thousands and thousands of people just like you to get in shape, lose fat, build muscle, build metabolism, get rid of being skinny fat, get rid of being obese. And I'm here just to give you my knowledge and experience over the years. And I've got 7 tips that I've collated here that I'm gonna take you through one by one, that if you implement them properly, are gonna massively improve your ability to stay on diet. They're gonna reduce your hunger, and they're gonna massively help you progress. My first tip is gonna be to backload your food. Now, what does this mean? It basically just means have smaller meals in the morning and larger meals in the evening. I tend to find that most of my clients are hungrier in the evening. Normally, when they wind down, they're away from business, they're relaxing with their wives or husbands or family, and they wanna have a little bit more of a meal. And this is where I think tactically, if you leave more calories at the end of your day, you can satisfy the cravings as such in terms of being hungry or full. I often find that people aren't as hungry in the morning. I often find people can hit the ground running with a coffee and spend some time fasted. And I think if you backload your food, you're gonna massively get ahead of the hunger that hits you in the evening. So implement that one and let me know how you get on with that. The next thing is gonna be adequate or even more than adequate protein. We know that protein is more satiating than any other macronutrient, more than carbohydrates, more than fats. Is going to satiate you. It also has a higher thermic effect of feeding, which means that it takes more to burn through, absorb, and use that protein than any of the other macros. If you find that you're in a position where hunger is really, really bad, I often do this after a diet with clients because it's most important that when you take away the goal from clients, it gets even more difficult in terms of sticking to the hunger. So quite often I'd increase protein because of the satiation, but also because of the thermic effect of feeding. This can help curb hunger a little bit while also putting you in a position where you're burning a few more calories, benefiting you in the long run. That's another really good tactic that I've implemented with hundreds of clients over the years that have given them some massive wins and some massive progress. The next thing is, don't shoot me, 0-calorie drinks. The evidence is pretty darn clear that the amount of sweeteners, artificial sweeteners that you do have to consume in order to have some negative side effects are in excess of 50 cans of this stuff a day. If you can choose, stevia is probably the best one to go for. There's a little bit of research to say that sucralose could change the gut microbiome. This could maybe increase your cravings. This could also make you hungrier. So we do tend to stay away, or I tend to steer my clients away from sucralose use. So you can get some stevia-based fizzy drinks, which can help curb that hunger. But if you are someone who can drink those aspartame or sucralose drinks and you don't feel any of the negative side effects of hunger or anything like that, they can be a great tool to curb hunger. They can be a great tool to just take you a little bit further along the road. The carbonation, the flavor, but most importantly, it's a 0-calorie snack that curbs the hunger. So try some 0-calorie drinks, start in moderation to begin with. If you notice any digestion issues or any problems, anything like that, then maybe just reduce the use or remove completely. But start low and see how you feel. Next thing is get creative. And this means put some effort into your food. Make it creamy. Make a mug cake. Make some fajitas with the family. Really put some effort into find some lower calorie foods and some higher quality foods that give you a satiating, tasty meal. I often have tacos, I often have fajitas. I am 2 weeks out. In fact, I'm gonna do a full day of eating very soon, showing you that I do that. We have salsa, I have everything else, but I just weigh it and I quantify it. So put some effort into your food. Try to think about foods that are voluminous. For example, I make a Ninja Creamy, rather than having a little shaking it up and drinking it, we make it into ice cream, fluff it up. It tastes insane. The calories are super low. Get creative with your food. You're gonna enjoy your meals. You're gonna look forward to your meals, and that's gonna help you stay on plan even longer. If you have foods that you hate, chicken, broccoli, rice, I hate bland flavor with just salt on it. This is how you get around that, by planning ahead, making sure you count your macros properly, and just enjoying your food a little bit more, right? Make sure you look forward to the process. Try to change the focus to wins of the day, not oh, it's this meal again. I want you to look at satiety index. You can quite literally Google satiety index, and this is gonna give you a rank of all the foods and how much they satiate you. This is where you can make some super, super simple swaps in your food that could take you so far. For example, we know that rice-based cereals, anything rice-based, anything single ingredient rice-based like cream of rice, Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies, anything simple sugared like honey jam is going to digest extremely quickly, and it's not going to cause a lot of GI stress. What does that mean? Probably do it in the off season. We want the opposite. We want things to digest slower. We want things to be fuller. We want things to be more voluminous. Swap that rice out for potatoes. Swap that cream of rice out for oats. I want you to swap out bananas and apples, and I want you to have watermelon. Those are some really, really simple swaps that can absolutely massively improve the amount of volume that you have, but with the same amount of calories. You can swap peanut butter out for hydrogenized PB2 and make it into a paste, so you've got even more peanut butter than what it feels like. There are so many tactics that you can do that will increase the satiety of the meal with the same amount of calories. So Google the satiety index, check it out, and start making some simple swaps that will take you so much further. So if you're still having your ham sandwich in the morning, give it a change. One really important factor that I think so many people forget is hydration. Hydration actually regulates hunger. If you are dehydrated, you will crave more salt and sugar. You will also be more hungry. So quite often, some of those hunger cravings might just be dehydration. You ever get those phases where you just think, I'm gonna eat everything, and you just start eating everything, you drink a load of water and you, like that feeling could just be curbed off by hydration. So my best tactic, what I tell all of my clients to do, is drink about 250 ml of water with a meal, drink about 750 ml of water between the meals, and make sure you're salting each and every one of those meals, even if it's a sweet meal. This is gonna help hydrate you. This is gonna help regulate your blood pressure. This is gonna help regulate your blood circulation. And this is gonna hopefully regulate your hunger hormones a little bit more efficiently than if you were dehydrated. So much of ourselves is run by water, our brain power, our digestive power. We are 80% water. If you are dehydrated, you are impairing yourself functionally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. Please drink your damn water. We recommend anywhere from 3 to 5 liters a day. If you are in a hotter place like Texas, like I am right now, drink even more. Finally, guys, sleep is the one. I want you to actively sleep. Sleeping actively regulates leptin and ghrelin, which are two hunger hormones which stimulate hunger, but also cravings. If you can sleep better, those hormones will be more stable. It's actually been associated that people with poor sleep often have considerably higher chance of having eating disorders. There is a direct link between worse fat loss, worse muscle gain, worse thought process, worse cognitive function with poor sleep. You detox your entire brain, your entire body while you sleep through lymphatic draining. If you have poor sleep, your body runs less efficiently. You're going to be more hungry, you're going to be more cranky, you're not going to think as straight, you're not going to make rational decisions, you're not going to have as much mental power to say no to those cravings. But if you are hydrated, you are healthy, you are well slept, your volume is controlled, we're making sure that we're using 0-calorie drinks when we need to, we're having enough protein through the day, if not even more than we need to, we are backloading our food properly, and we are looking at the satiety index, I promise you, you're going to have a much better time not being hungry on a diet, and you're going to stick to that diet much longer. If you're enjoying these videos like this, guys, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Guys, if you are struggling with some of the things that you see in these videos, you can book in for a free diagnostic with me and my team using the link below. We'll run over your life entirely. We'll see if we can help you, and I know that we can. We give a full money-back guarantee because we're so confident we can. Guys, see you soon. Peace and love, everybody. Bye-bye.